Hey, thanks so much for watching this quick video. My name's Susan. I'm a compensated certified golden artist educator, and today I'm experimenting with videos, so bear with me as I demonstrate with some golden pastes, gels, and paints. Sometimes when I'm trying out new products, I'll make something simple like this little landscape. I just wanted to see what the paint will look like over the dried acrylic medium. So I start first by prepping the wood surface so it's ready for acrylic paints and mediums. First, I spread some soft gel gloss over the surface. This creates a barricade to any chemicals that are in the wood panel, and they all have chemicals. So those chemicals can leach up through the paint later and make yellow or brown stains over time. After the gel dries, I paint a layer of gesso and leave that to dry. It only takes a few minutes. Gesso makes surfaces paintable. Next, I'm using a palette knife. I load on the bottom of the palette knife light molding paste. You can see how you can create texture or shapes or marks. It's just fun to manipulate the paste to see what it can do. So this is 50% lighter than regular golden molding paste, and it's designed to hold stiff peaks for highly textured surfaces, and it blends easily with the acrylic colors. All right, time for some pastel ground. This is 100% acrylic medium that's designed to prepare surfaces for the application of pastels or charcoal or any art media where a coarse tooth is desired. It contains finely ground sand or silica in a pure acrylic emulsion. We're going to see today how it looks under paint. Pastel ground can be applied to paper, canvas, wood, or any prime support. Pumice gel is available in 3 different coarsenesses. I'm trying a layer of the extra coarse pumice gel, and it'll dry to a hard film. They mix easily with any of the golden acrylic colors or mediums, and all of these products are compatible with each other. Fine pumice gel is used as a drawing ground. Coarse and extra coarse, like we're using today, creates textures with sand-like pumice granules to yield like a concrete-like finish. You can see here the top landscape is the one I just finished and it's still wet. The bottom landscape is one I made earlier and it's ready for paint. So I'll prepare a palette. First I put out some light phthalo green, and this is sap green. Those are both in high flow. Always place your finger over the nozzle and shake them before you use them. This is my new favorite color in So Flat. It's called Olive. I'm going to give it a little stir before I lay the paint out on my palette. So just stir it up and then just put that right there. Now I'm adding a little titanium white in heavy body and some N8 neutral gray also in high flow. And in a second here I'll show you another slide with differences in the paint types, different viscosities. So the extra coarse pumice gel has a lot of deep crevices, so I'm using a short round brush to kind of poke the color into the deep areas first. And it's kind of cool, you can see how light applications over this gray texture make a different color than the heavier applications. So these are the 5 different formulations of paint. Heavy body is thicker like toothpaste, where the fluid is more like a heavy cream and is nice for dry brushing. The open colors are slow drying, so they're nice for printmaking or plain air painting. And high flow is very thin, ink-like consistency, and the So Flat colors are very matte and self-leveling. So I'm just finishing up with that foreground area. And now I'm ready to paint over the pastel ground in the middle area. I'm using that So Flat Olive and then mixing in a little bit of the sap green as needed. This is a good time to say that I could have mixed the color directly into the pastel ground and applied it to the panel already tinted. As I experiment, I'm also thinking about how I could use some smaller brushes or even colored pencils or pastels to enhance this area with grasses moving in different directions, or even make tiny wildflowers. So Now I'm going to mix up some light phthalo green and with titanium white and some neutral gray and just create a little sky. I used a larger flat brush to spread the paint out over the light molding paste, and I love how all this texture looks under the colors. Even if it's supposed to be a quick experiment video, I couldn't resist. I decided to add a few clouds, and we're going to see that here in a second. I went back in painting some lighter and darker values just to create a cloud-like area. And now I'll addition this little piece in the little frame. It's actually a nice start to a little landscape. And that was pretty easy. Just a few products, textured products. So these are all the products that we used today. Feel free to take a screenshot. And don't forget, you can find some very helpful resources at goldenartistcolors.com. Including a video library and a virtual paint mixer. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Stay tuned for more and progressively better YouTube videos, or check out my weekly posts on Instagram at Suze Rossiter.